the ends justify the means, but we're still living day to day, trying to make those ends meet. The people I visit pack a bag of treats. The main form of escapism is on the end of a key, turning a new leaf who you're fooling. I see me and you laid out drooling. It's positive shit right now in comparison to truth. You can tell I'm an old man's son. Plant a seed in my stomach. Hawaii felt nauseous, but my only throw-up's graffiti. Sat writing these scriptures with my brother. Listen back, it's a feeling like no other. I took a trip to the sun but came back colder. I felt exploited, called the top level employer. Unorthodox, but who wants the same old? Just type the combination and my mind slows. SLR with the picture, not the camera. I get my shit with no hassle over the counter. This ain't a film, but I feel like someone's watching while we sit zonking. Secret plans we planting. I don't need to read a book to reload. My head's fully stocked with that rawest gold, or maybe not gold. Switch that to charcoal, coming from a burnt out soul on his way home.
Darkest rhythms, tortures hidden. We all spurt blood like headless chickens. Sedated daily, conformity jail me. Mind on a rooftop, pigeon solitary. Fuck the system, fuck this illness. It makes me sick and it's all around us. People the prawns gone stale. It stinks in this jail, no sunshine pale. Done my time on the volatile wine. Lessons to sin, now the blindfold's thin. The evil grin, eyelids are shark fins. Pissed in the bin, off the bottom gotta win. We love it darker, try stay sober. And rise night and day like when we wanna. Flick the ciglet, one toke I choke. I gotta keep these lungs for flying home. I feel my finger grip tight on the controller. Analog cruise control, still a conformer. The empty bottle was always the only comfort zone. Then I found a text in the old Shoka scroll. Brings that back to future for breathing. We can't lose these kids to angry feelings. Cast a line, be subliminal in time. We all know between love and hate's a fine line.
We came from nowhere, going nowhere. Lost boys, lost girls, like we need air. We can't breathe, we need sleep. Escape in the valleys of concrete and meep deep. We're born, umbilical cord snipped and torn. And we're alone till the morgue balance the weights. Muscles are strong as we move our bodies, but our mind's still wrong. Scary happiness, when's it gonna end? Sooner or later, till we get there again. And no one ever said that it's gonna be easy. Shaking the trees, dropping peaches for sweet dreams. All I want is something to rely on. Confused fella in the kingdom of Zion. A tic-tac, a stitching, laughing my head off. Thinking too much, I'm missioning ion.
Shark fins above the surface, they don't scare me. Barking up the same tree, an everlasting rave scene. Sleep patterns
hands got me tricked about the daylight. Who dares wins, but I ain't got the fight in me. Time frame switching from wrong to right. Unstitch the threads of an outlook that's more bright. It's hard having a taste for that bittersweet. A working life begins while we're stuck in last week. Outside looks daunting, so it's back to sleep. No food in my stomach, with plenty to eat. A subconscious development, or just greed. The latter sounds about right with the notion of release. People in the waiting area are here to bloom. A long list of potential spreading round the room. Stuck in the loop, the seed never sows. A perfect rose withers as the eyes begin to close.
Cure for my character, I need a cure to save me from me. I need a priest to save me from the devil inside of me. Blank lines, 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 blank lines.
For so damn long, hunter's lodge, bareback, loose up the feral one. My hands in chains, mind losing games, drugs and rain, pale and shame. Give me the anorak, I'll stand in the downpour. Mask off the area, prepare for the tide war. And mad anxieties ripping and pulls me deep in the drink, engulfing the sea breeze. Blues and dark white, storms and flashlights, flares in no sight. I'm sinking tonight. I cry on my own, I cry inside. If you crush my shell, there'll be nothing to find. This peace and love's what I've always been about. Compassion for my people, but forever zoning out. If only I could rid of these dark black bruises. I give myself every time I abuse him. My own worst critic, my own fucking enemy. Lower than low, but these words bringing hope to me. And in these waters I found a red rose, shrivel and dying, still alive though I glow. Erratic sense of panic, I save the life, put the pieces back together, cold turkey through the night. My embers never die, I could burn a forest high. And from this pain I will conquer, I'll survive.
Music and picture, the lighter flicker sparking up the poor portrait of the winter when it grips ya. But there's no paint, just imagination with those eyes closed, and a soundtrack that sucks inferior. A stack of logs on the truck was your family tree. We're disposable life forms in the life we lead. I'm on the ball, that's why I'm never reaching the edge. I clocked it a few times but rolled past instead. Metaphor to the floor, the nightclub in my head. The rhythm turns psychedelic, heart switches BPM. Chemical storm out in the desert retreat, sailing through the non-existent waters to find my feet. I've looked so close into the world I could see the pixels. Zone back and still see higher level rituals. I freeze frame the rain, collect the droplets in my glass, rehydrate the theory that all nature is made from maths.
Dreams never die, inside us they hide. We keep them pretty secret but the wingspans wide. Over city scenes and steeples we will glide, with bird's eyes eyeing that platinum to survive. Dreams never die, inside us they hide. We keep them pretty secret but the wingspans wide. Over city scenes and steeples we will glide, with bird's eyes eyeing that platinum to survive.
Green eyes, blue eyes, but what does it matter? They both dilate in the same kind of manner. One human looks at himself, broken mirror reflects hard graft and sympathetic humour. I'm a sketch on the notepad, the wrong kind. Line up, I sniff chemtrails till I'm blind. Like a loss adjuster, no salary, sitting warm from that flame of insanity. I hear the same old sound going round, no corners to hide these days. Solid ground, migraine switch to Indian head massage. When I release these words, it's free passage, rah. I swear they're putting something in the water. Time frames subside, brain waves get shorter. I love my family more than anything. I set sail on the 23rd, I'm Cancerian.
This is how the brain works. In the center part of the brain is where the cells that produce serotonin and norepinephrine modify the rest of the brain. Just like a dimmer switch can control how light or dark a whole room is just from one small area.
So cold on this beat, I walk in with layers. Nature's a bloodbath, massacring feathers. Beast eyes in the storm cloud weather. Rain lashing down on the spike-ridden heather. Dry blood on the cemetery of snap bones. Clouds moving quicker, times racing, I'm old. I need a drink in the fountain of youth. Reinstate the feeling I got from the truth. I saw clear in that time-lapse serenade. Now I'm back down, blown up by grenades. It's a marshland deep in a maze. The walls, tunnel alleyways, lost in my brain. I'm on a knife edge, trip in a moment. Hair's looking sharp as I sweep on a judgment. Take a wrong turn, delve in the wonderland. Fall through the trapdoor, sink in the sand.
is how the brain works. In the center part of the brain is where the cells that produce serotonin and norepinephrine modify the rest of the brain. Just like a dimmer switch can control how light or dark a whole room is just from one small area.
If time could pass me by on time, then time could fly with me so high. If I could find the space of mind, then I could find the time to fly. I know that politics make you go loco. I know how they work. They make my mind hurt.
No drink for me, I need to keep my head straight. End up in a foreign city or an unknown place. These white stripes, now we're coming out of focus. Turn into a tourist of my hometown with the locusts. Self-admittance to the warehouse by the harbour. Shout to the people that get it, we deserve the armour. Dotted vision for starters, I bring the main course. Develop the taste for the wrong things to source. Unpredictability, that's the beauty of it. 2026, I see the whole world taking scripts. I write myself into one of my weird films that only exist in my mind, I call it nature's vision. Deep recession, but I sped up the clocks. Been on mad adventures, come back with memories locked. I'm in the rave with my hood up, looking like a knob. But these two pills I dropped got me thinking I'm God. Yeah, now I've started, now I can't stop. I twist up a track in a dim lit evening off. Yeah, I'm still sat blacked out room rapping, watching people around me gradually snapping. The voice in my head tells me I'll see clear, just not quite tall enough to reach the windowsill and peer. I watch symmetry slowly turn to opposites, sitting in an office controlling someone else's profits.
Pass me by one time, and time could fly with me so high. If I could find the space of mind, then I could find the time to fly. I know that politics make you go loco. I know how they work. They make my mind hurt.
It feels like a loop. Scratch the track, skip it back to the beginning. The lessons we believe in, it's lonely sometimes. Inside the ride, on course survive. The hurricane of life, reenactment got me tripping. Been here before, deja vu in my shoes. I see myself kipping in the monster's field. Shrapnel and steel, race past the eye line. Bluff seats and skyline, I'm preaching in green. Roll up my jeans, bathe in the sun, watered sheen of my dreams. Peace feels like me, heaven's like you. Daisy chains on our island of blue, it tore us apart. Reflect the art in solitude and soul, can only go alone. Pick up the brush, stand on the canvas, put down the bottle, unmask the madness, the ink bottle's dripping. Keep on writing, keep believing. Be kind to those you live with, it takes years and years. Understand your fears, practice on purpose that no one is worthless. I'll try, keep it simple till the sun rises. Music a vessel where the demons turn psychics. Get them out of me, you don't have to listen. In case you do, I write this for you.
If time could pass me by one time, then time could fly with me so high. If I could find the space of mind, then I could find the time to fly. I know that politics make you go loco. I know how they work. They make my mind hurt.
Whirlpool, speckled cream on a hairpiece, drip on the masterpiece, it's surreal. Need to breathe sideways, deep through my gills. Shut your mouth, shove the apple in your grill. Piece starts open, close off the madness. Unearth the drag queen, victim of masses. Do what you want, do something different. This the transmission track, fuck up the system. People lost, living like small-minded. Facebook, stirring up the shit, drop the eyelid. Portal zone, solo drawn away with the very easy way out of here. It's the crystal maze, it's real. Grabbing gold sheets, give me the bed sheets, I'll stay here. I slept too much, my dreams love me. I love my dreams, I'm falling asleep. Is this real? 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 One day left to sleep, I step off the boat. 3 lions on my chest as I read the note. I wrote this verse for the people that don't float. But never worry, if you sink, I'll leave a red rose for you to climb back up into the ashes. Dante's peak, lava flowing in 2D graphics. Ain't getting far with these hands made of concrete. Kizzle on a whiffle with the face paint discreet. Step inside my life, take your shoes off, sit down, I'll make you a cup of tea and I'll roll up. Inspiration from sedation and fucked up situations. Staring through the walls, woodworm invasion. I'll blow the roof off just to reveal your crop. Shot it back to you at 3 times the cost. Now I'm taking the piss, I'm not like that. I'm just trying to get my head together for this next track. I said that this one now, freedom and soul, yeah. Is this real? 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 What time is it? Clock's ticking, tock, ticking, tock, 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 ticking, tock, tock. What time is it?
tolerance swapped for that glimpse of the underworld. I'm seeing what they wanna hide amongst these deepened swirls, but I'm tired right now and I'm not sleeping. I'd trade my soul for return on that eternal dreaming. Seamless transitions of clips in my headspace, ripples of consciousness stacking like a layer cake. I'm underwater, but somehow I'm still breathing, adapted with an artificial sense of that freedom. When I'm heading downwards, I'll look up and laugh, 30 feet deep in the grips, in the darkened palace. Withdraw a line around myself on the street, but I'm still in my bedroom now, struggling to sleep. I can hear the hip hop, even though the speakers turned off. My mind's adjusted to a world of crazy knockoffs. From the turntable to the ear, I'm in between. Dehydrated dreams, my friends turn to fiends. It's not all as it seems, trust me, I've explored the realms. I let the tact fully leak. You know, sometimes I find it hard to speak, but when I'm writing it doubles as a therapist and my mind leaks. I feel the warmth pulling on my heartstrings. I wanna sing, but now I've been pulled into the inner ring. I let out a sigh when I hear you moaning, while you're living in a place so beautiful and by the ocean. A geometric potion stays spilt on your astral carpet, using the word contentment as my target. I'm seeing stars and they're not the ones on telly. Vodka jelly by the pint, circles by the semi. Shoka means more than you think it does. It's a sketch above anything I've ever fucking done. And this music would be pointless without the pain. I'll flip it on its axis and try and make a change.
It's locked away, a distant K. The keys in the black room, turn the lights consume. It's locked away, a distant K. The keys in the black room, turn the lights consume. It's locked away, a distant K. The keys in the black room, turn the lights consume. It's locked away, a distant K. The keys in the black room, turn the lights consume.
Teleporting, warping up a psycho stair. In the mirror, blank filler, is it only me there? Memory minefields they yield. Empty shells travel far and yonder in this field. Can you feel the bloodstream pouring the metals? Rivers running deep beneath a garden lost in petals. End will be the day when the shrapnel settles. Black sky, starlight seeping through the nettles. Era-born wasp storm, fingertip bramble drop me from the dawn. Castrate the source, sonic scrap brain zone. Inhale the ozone, doctors the drone. I wanna go home. Planes fly back from this loody shroom moon. Took a sample in a basket, nitro balloon. Deflate, I'm back in the room. Pick a tune, new mood. Normal service is resumed. Two men battle for this empty frame, both insane. Death's gates will end the game. Brain cells juicing up an alter ego. And I know, he knows, I'm out for stage flow. Flittering, glittering, butterflies screaming, shimmering, glycerin, eyeballs feeling, shivering, blithering, monsters teething. Fang and claw, body decomposed on the ceiling. Stood in rotten waste, spilt with haste. Blank page, reenact that same old state. As I ask myself, will I be okay? Crack a smile to myself, I will seize that day. On a rainy morning, selfless walking, pavements are empty. Legs move me quickly, inspiration spun me in the web last night. As I took it to new levels, I was high as a kite.
It's locked away, a distant K. The keys in the black room, turn the lights consume. It's locked away, a distant K. The keys in the black room, turn the lights consume. In the black room, turn the lights consume. spinning, sat on the water grinning. Dilution of the strongest pressure and it's soothing. Hit the coast I mention in a flash of time. Sunstroke of luck, now I'm feeling just fine. I look back to the shore to spot the forefathers. See nothing but a sea of newly lost feathers. An island of paradise is one that's empty. Rock sedimentary, watches ticking back centuries. Dry land, intoxicated lifespans. Hydration in the grips of depression. Where's the next can? Never holding back, I'll bring the real. Holding the world up, bladed for a serotonin deal. Yeah, I see a whole lot of greed, but I'll leave them behind. Concentrate on green leaves, with a limp pair of hands in the fire. An overactive mind in the field of cross wires. The moon controls the direction that my blood streams. Two fiends are the silhouettes on a city scene. Downward spirals reflected in an open dream. Hopeless I've been, but hopeful I keep. Not honing my craft, this is pure release. Taking on board what the earth says with front row seats. Always listen to the guy that rarely speaks. Knowledge is a power in a film that never sleeps. Decapitate the low mentality from my shoulders. The water's colder on the surface, it will control ya. I'm looking up, making the sky bleed. Slice the ozone layer to see where the machines breed. My heart's beating twice as hard in 24 years than the higher level, sitting safe, creating the fear. I've watched my life spiral too many times now. Fibonacci battling abstractions in a heated row. Me and naught straight out of a scene from Twin Town. Don't judge a man's lifestyle if he's dodging a frown. I'm underground, taking drops of ambience. Candlelit silences, switching to dark and settled seance. Breathing heavily to get the congealed blood flowing. Bursting riverbanks, the boat that's constantly growing. Still asking myself, is this real? The truth is I'll never know, but I know how I want to feel.
Self-reflection, are you a living projection of self-worthlessness, mixed rejection and fear? Acting all nervous, just shaky and flailing, breaking the bane of the pain we revere. Staking a small claim, take at the bull chain, dragging me to death through the streets, it's all gone nightmare.
Yo, you're an image of my soul, mixed with oblivion to make the track glow. Step through the stages of a binge-fueled night. Things get deep when you're looking with a headlight. It's just me left to my own devices. Keep it simple till the sun rises. But I'm back down the rabbit hole again, whispering pick me up out of this false zen. Walk through nature with a dehydrated dream. Look at how that loose marble seems to gleam. I stroll straight back, exercise what I've seen. Responsible for something that I've never been. The black paint is back out and touching the glass. Spacesuit in the closet, the moths crash. I live in fear of nothing but myself. Slash open the skin of anyone and you'll find someone else.
I'm still trying to figure what this life's about. Writing down rhymes I doubt just to line them out. Find me slouched in a corner hiding and some borderline. Not what sort of vibe. Lost my mind when I stopped to find it. Always riding everywhere you'll find me go. Like me stoned, waiting in despite fighting it. I'm bored of the same shit. Days drift behind me like a smoke. When I stroll past, throwing tags over any foes. Get to know it's Desmond Doe, sketchy as it goes. Left to cope with many pressures presented, ready to blow. Been learning the ropes and how to step correct with careless toes. Shredding shows as a nervous wreck and descending slopes. I chose to be the shell of the person I am now. Calm down a little bit from a band like a sad clown, but I stand proud of the fact that I am sound. Lashing out like every other motherfucker with a bad mouth. I can't count on a hand that I wank with. Never mind these cats, happily chancing shit on a large risk. I'm trapped, gibbering crap, take a track. This is what I have, physics raps for the fact that I can't sing, nah. Sick of half of you blabbering whack pish. I'd rather listen in my piss hit the pan, shit hit the fan quick. And that's just what you want from a bad trip. Madness in the grip of my palm like card tricks, ha.
Who are you? Why are you here? Is it self-reflection? Are you a living projection of self-worthlessness, mixed rejection and fear? Acting all nervous, just shaky and flaming, breaking the pain of the pain you revere. Staking a small claim, take up the bull chain, dragging you to death through the streets, it's all gone nightmare.
Mental health at a 5-year high. Never thought I'd say that through corrupted times. Paintbrush kept handy when the canvas is pure. Loosen your imagery, draw that line that's obscure. Hard labour, the graft is relieving. Time in my room when that was the real healing. I was soaking up them cancerous rays. Days and days I wait to be paid so I can trade. Dissect whatever surrounds me. It's the anxious one who used to press delete. So slow down for the camera. Buy a £10 press and turn your life sepia. A day of rest these days is all I want, but a hectic lifestyle keeps me in the jaunts. One magpie turned to two that night, dreaming of a place where my mind's a light.
Crawl on lines on pathways with slugs. We're gonna test these drugs. Mind doors and walls are flying wide open. You are me and I am you are elements and potions. Whoa, so I'm standing at the world's end. I feel my head start to bend. My physical structures in flower like grace. 20 feet underground, eyes paint your face. Rude please, you need to get me out of here. Took way too much man, I'm seeing the fear. You pull me back up, your jaw hits the floor. And the sinister sisters tried giving me some more. It's an unexplainable experience. Arc in time walks and master resilience. Cause what is real? Our own perceptions. Shoka Lab Rat activation.
Is it self-reflection? Are you a living projection of self-worthlessness, mixed rejection and fear? Acting all nervous, just shaky and flaming, breaking the pain of the pain you revere. Staking a small claim, take up the bull chain, dragging you to death through the streets, it's all gone nightmare.
I see them looking down on the embers that keep them warm. Foot soldiers keep the honey fresh for the swarm. It's alarming to say the least, but who am I? Just a drowned rat in a sea of ratchets and zip ties. In the mind state of someone in prison, the vision, the mathematician high up causes collision, cause his foundations stand on false visions. Tempted by solipsism, turned off by religion. Little tablets with a non-switch attached. Living was a task a year ago, but I battle back. I make them clean the walls, then I bounce off them. Cat down past the gasworks, it's dark again. You think I'm speaking in twisted tongues? This is my reality, top level that I'm coming from. And yeah, I spend a lot of time inside zones. No spider in sight when I say I'm feeling spun.
Starlight, mind's bright, dealing in foresight. Dark side, grips tight, claws in the skylight. Lost soul, false glow, heavens and hell's mine. As I walk down the old route of my life. Lost collection of memories. Remember what you said to me, but what did I shout at you? I sit stitching the glue. Got a new soul and shoes to feel me and feel you.
I watch the lambs flock, abnormal lost fields in a sea of grey excretion. Tortured minds, real is a system, corrupt, drowned, brainwashed in spirits. Ghouls, booze, desperate, removed from the prophets. It's catastrophic, no one gives a fuck. Get next level pissed up, heads in the truck, door slammed into Monday. Fuck off, I ain't okay. I'm the victim of a binge-fueled Saturday. Take your life back, take vengeance. Reap your revenge on the substance. We live in a dungeon, a derelict fortress. The jukebox blaring and the tunes are ruthless. Dissect, rewire your mind. Thought patterns turn from bleak into something sublime. Fuck sedatives. To reach around your cold soul, replace the lamps and make yourself glow.
Starlight, mind's bright, dealing in foresight. Dark side, grips tight, claws in the skylight. Lost soul, false glow, heavens and hell's mine. As I walk down the old route of my life. Lost collection of memories. Remember what you said to me, but what did I shout at you? I sit stitching the glue. Got a new soul and shoes to feel me and feel you. I count backwards in a Fibonacci code, flying off those white doves. Man, it's been a long road. Collect my seasonal ticket to the freak show. Speaking slang and preach nothing with a blank ego. I don't believe in sin, so I'm bound to win. A tarnished look on my face as I go deeper in. Smashing down the doors of perception, putting the windows in. No phone in my pocket, but expect it to ring. On that telepathic rhythm in a psychedelic vision. I'm in prison, but on day release from that reality place we're living. Shit's got twisted again, my mother thinks I'm slipping. I can't argue with that, my consciousness been dripping. And this coffee isn't cutting it for me today, but I wanna be here to stay in an unnumbed state. But it's hard when you love half of that lifestyle, sweating it out in the room you spend too much of your time in. The grass is green, the glass is green in my fermented dream. Did it really happen if you can't remember the shit you've seen? I'm drifting off with a nicer chronic blend, relying on tomorrow to feel myself again. I got them marshland eyes, draw rain clouds from skies. Iron cold, window panes, light bolts are bright.
Dull blue crystallized, rhyme when I was high. Frisian juice settle like smoke screens on streams. I'm in the white water, heavens up for slaughter. Drinking hellfire, flood on ice, pull me closer. Love my emotions, now I'm ready for the takeover. Cut on coral reef, I'm the sea, now I see. I'm on the bottom, remaining granite rotten to the core. Yeah, I'm lost, but I'll never be forgotten. Strong in my mind, now I like it when I sink. I'm on the brink, I still drink, it won't affect my sleep. I'm meep deep, I'm a prophecy on me. I'll take you to the forests of azure and sea. I'm meep deep, are you all the same as me? Cause these feelings I keep getting keep on telling us we're free.